Hey guys, it's Virginia, the Buckeye Gamer here, and I am back. It's getting close to the end of January, so you know what that means. It's time for another monthly pickups video. This will be obviously my first of 2023. So I don't have a huge lot to show here, but I do have some really good stuff. So we're actually going to go a little retro to start. I haven't had a lot of retro pickups here lately, but we got a Game Boy Advance game, of all things. And this is, I don't know if you guys can see that, this is Fire Emblem, The Sacred Stones. So this was, I believe, the second Fire Emblem game that we got. I know Fire Emblem's been around since the days of the Famicom era, but we didn't get it until the Game Boy Advance, which was probably about 15 years later, maybe close to 20. I'm not exactly sure what year it started over there. But yeah, so this is the second one. I played a little bit of it, probably because I'm, used to like the newer Fire Emblem games, like on the 3DS going forward. This is taking me a little bit of getting used to, but I do like it. I put about an hour into it so far. Not sure how long it's going to take me to finish, but anyway, we're going to set that aside. And then I have a console to show. This is a Game Boy Color, and I wanted this so bad as a kid, never got it, but this is one of the special edition Pokemon Game Boy Colors, and retro store I got it from, had it all cleaned up and in this, very nice plastic covering. But I don't know if I want to take it out though. Like, I have other ways to play my Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. So I might just maybe leave this in the plastic wrap. What do you guys think? I'm trying to see if, maybe I can get the thumbnail for this video. We'll see how that goes, but I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I know I used to actually have one years ago, and I wish I would have held on to it. It was a gold and silver one. But the power light right here was Pikachu's cheek, so when you turned it on, his cheek would glow red and all. But I like this one too, and I would love to get that other Game Boy Color back, but this is awesome as well. All right, so we're gonna go to the 3DS territory. I got a couple of those, and they're all from the same. You're gonna notice a little bit of a theme here. They're both Fire Emblem titles for the 3DS. So we have Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia. Now, this was from a ground-up remake of a game, I believe, on the Super Famicom. I can't remember which one it is. If anybody knows, make sure to comment down below, or if I get a chance to do a little research after I get done with this video, I'll post it in the comments section. But used to have the physical copy of this game, sold it off, but I am super happy to have it back. And then, of course, we also have Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright. Again, used to have the physical copy of this, but glad to have it back. And I actually, last week, I did a short video on this one in particular. But those of you who haven't seen it, you're going to notice this little circular label down here. And that's because this is known as a World Edition. Now, to my knowledge, I think the 3DS was the only console to do it like this. But yeah, I don't know how well this will pick up on camera, but you can see it says UAE, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, and Singapore. And it also says official product down there in the gray spot. But these do work on North American NTSC formatted Nintendo 3DSs. And it plays all in English. It was just the way, I guess, they released it. This was a way to get like Nintendo, more established, like in Middle Eastern and other Asian markets. I mean, it works. It's a legit copy. A little bit cheaper than what the regular Fire Emblem Fates goes for. I can always, maybe get like a new cover for it or something like that. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same. There is this little information card here that tells you about the different offices in those countries that you can contact for technical support. But other than that, it's the same thing that was included in the game release stateside. All right, and then we got a PS4 game. Now, I've been knocking around getting this for a while, and I know that there was the first game in this series got released on the DS, which I have not played that one. I don't have it, never have had it. But this is Neo, The World Ends With You. So now I've heard that if you're new to the series, it's best to play the DS game first. Because while this is, I guess, in some ways newcomer friendly, other ways it's not. So I'm not quite sure. But again, I don't have the DS game and I don't know like what it's going for right now, if it's super expensive or anything like that. But I might just jump into this, see how it is. But I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I got it on sale at GameStop recently. So couldn't pass it up. I figured, what the heck. And then last but not least here, we got 3 Switch games. So we're going to go down the list here. Now this was one I had no idea even existed, so I don't know how I missed this one here. But we have Bubble Bobble for Friends. The Baron is back. Now I remember playing Bubble Bobble back in the day, just a little bit off and on. You know, I wasn't too familiar with the game, but this does look cute, like a nice little co-op style game. But yeah, definitely could play this with my husband, or, you know, if we have friends over or something like that. Definitely will be a nice game to do there. And this I actually got more from my husband, speaking of, but we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. So kind of wanted to get this on the Xbox for him, but I figured the Switch will do. Because we both been kind of curious about this game, and he's a very big Turtles fan, like the older Turtles, not really the new ones that much. But you open it up, and I thought this was heavy at first, but you open it up, and you actually have some goodies in here. So we're going to actually look at that real quick, because I had no idea. So it looks like you got stickers. I don't know if this is all of them. Looks like there might be some more in there. You know what? My curiosity is piqued. We're just going to take a look. If I can get it open without ripping it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're just gonna see, because this feels kind of heavy for just one sticker sheet. Oh, yep, we got a few of them, so got that. And then we have the turtles. So that is pretty cool. Again, I'm probably just gonna leave them in the packaging unless my husband wants to do anything with them. Like I said, this is more his game than mine, but you know, this entire collection belongs to both of us. Everything that you see here is just, we have different tastes. You know, nothing wrong with that. Gives us a good variety. Good variety of games. All right, let me see. Am I going to be able to get it? There we go. So we're just going to leave it in there, and I'll let my husband decide what to do with it. But anyway, and then we also have an art booklet. Nice little art booklet. So that's pretty neat. And it looks like this also has a reversible cover, which again, I didn't know that either. So again, that is pretty cool as well. So, and then last but not least, we have Fire Emblem Engage. So a lot of Fire Emblem games in this haul. This is actually one of my favorite Nintendo series. Very awesome tactical RPG, guys. Like if you have not played Fire Emblem before, I would definitely recommend going into Fire Emblem Fates first, because that is Fire Emblem for beginners, and that's what cemented my love for the series. But Fire Emblem Engage is the latest release. You might notice that it's still in the plastic wrap. That's because I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to get the physical copy of this, so I had a lot of credit on my Nintendo eShop account. So I just went ahead and bought it digitally to start so I could play it release day early. And then I went out the other day and was able to find a physical copy. So they weren't in my area for a little while after release, but love this game. I probably put close to 30 hours into it, and I'm maybe halfway done, maybe a little more than halfway done with the story. There's just a ton of side stuff that you can do in it. It's really cool. So love the art style as well. But yeah, definitely Fire Emblem series I recommend. I actually do a video on that eventually. I do have to sit down and do a little more research on it, but we'll get into a couple Fire Emblem videos down the road, guys, so stay tuned for that. All right, so that about does it for this pickups video. Again, not a ton of stuff, but what we had here was awesome. So I think you all would agree on that. All right, so as you guys always know, make sure to leave a like and comment down below if you like what you see, and subscribe. And also remember to click that little notification bell so you get notified every time I upload, hopefully. That I'm subscribed to a ton of other channels, and that bell works most of the time, but I have a few of them that I don't get notified right away. So hopefully if you guys are subscribed and you have that notification bell turned on for me, you get notified right away as soon as I upload a video. But anyhow, so you guys stay awesome, stay safe. As always, Jesus loves you. He is awesome, and I love you guys too. You all have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.